Hello, this is Arik Friesen, the developer of FetchArt. The FetchArt application runs as a script inside of iTunes. So, in order to use FetchArt, we need to first launch iTunes. If FetchArt installed successfully, it will have created a script menu on the iTunes menu bar, shown here, with the FetchArt entry underneath it. Now, we don't want to launch FetchArt first thing when we brought up iTunes, because first we need to select in iTunes what tracks we want to look for album art for. So for example, right now I don't have any specific track selected, but I do have this playlist selected. So if I launched FetchArt right now, it would try to download album art for every track inside that playlist. And if I didn't have a playlist selected, I just had my music library selected, it would try to download album art for every single song in my library. In this example, we're just going to select a specific track. You can see I've got album art for some of these songs, but I just purchased the Mannheim Steamroller Christmas CDs, and I don't have the album art yet for those. Now, we could select multiple tracks, but in this example, we're just going to do it for this specific track. So now that I've selected what I'm interested in, I'm going to launch FetchArt. FetchArt gets the information from iTunes, and then it contacts the Amazon Web Service to download the appropriate album art. You can see it selected the appropriate one. It looks right to me. So I'm going to say, yeah, go ahead and copy that to iTunes. Go ahead and add that album art to that track. And you can see from iTunes in the background that it did that. All right. Then after that point, I'm going to quit FetchArt, and if I wanted, I could select some additional tracks and launch FetchArt again and download individual art. That was the super quick FetchArt tutorial.